Shouts out to all the elders. Yeah, shout out to all the elders that have paved the way. You know, there's a lot of unsung heroes on this Martin Luther King Day. There's a lot of heroes, a lot of unsung heroes on this Martin Luther King Day. There's a African American. He said, "Why do you call yourself African American when you were born here?" He said, "I'm a new immigrant. I'm from Togo and I'm from Africa and I immigrated here. So I am a true African American. You are a American. And so if you are black in America, you're not African American because you wasn't raised in Africa. You was raised here in America. So you are a American. No color in front of you at all. You are a American. If you were born on this soil, if you are children from slaves, you are a American. I don't care what laws, what they say in the Constitution. If they want to don't admit it or whatever. I know for a fact my mama picked cotton for y'all for free. Her last name was Busby. My daddy last name was King. We do this for real by way of Mississippi and Alabama. That's where my parents come from, and that's where I come from. Make sure you go to our website, y'all, 957fmtheboss.com. We take a donation. This is our 9th year broadcasting. And if you like freedom of speech, you know, Martin Luther King, my family, of course, we nonviolent. So we're taking donation to continue the mission of freedom. And we use it through giving opportunity to small businesses throughout Omaha. So happy Martin Luther King Day. It's a day of freedom. It's a day that we are reminded that Black people's struggle is everyone's struggle. There's no other race, there's no other people on earth that have fought more for justice than Black people. There's no people on earth that have fought more for liberty than Black people. And there's no other people on earth that have fought more for freedom. And we're still, when we still are hollering for freedom. So on this day, I'm a king, baby. Y'all like to assassinate kings. Rodney King, Martin Luther King, William King. Oh yeah, but we made different. We made different. And if you are a Black man, Martin Luther King is a Black man, and he talked about us having love for ourselves. He talked about how people will use our skin color against us just because of our skin color. But I study anthropology. Shouts out to Midland Lutheran College, Fremont, Nebraska. I study anthropology, and I know for a fact that everybody comes from the Black woman. So as you see, the relationship between a man and the woman is so important during these crucial times. And people are saying that people are posting things of division. No, there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be a conversation of nonviolence in the home because of the rise of domestic violence. Oh, yeah, it needs to be a conversation. It needs to be a conversation on how religion has separated, conquer and divide of our people has continued through religion. And when you bring it up, people always say you're trying to cause trouble. No. How you discuss issues in order to solve issues. That's a quote from BK. If we don't talk about it, how can we solve it? Everybody wants to be the top religion, but all I see from religious people is destruction, killing in the name of Allah, or killing in the name of God, or killing in the name of David. Everybody's killing in the name of their so-called prophet or so-called God. So we need to, oh yeah, unify. We need to bring nonviolence in all our homes because of domestic violence. My man Reggie Clark, we need to do it again in today's time, just like those people did in Washington, D.C. over the weekend. See, I'm a Million Man Marcher, and oh yeah, I felt love for my brothers. I felt the presence of God. Martin Luther King represents that. Without Martin Luther King, we wouldn't have some of the amendments, like the 14th Amendment, that some of the new immigrants are using, and some of our homosexual brothers and sisters are using. Because nobody has fought more for freedom than Black people. No one has fought more for liberty than Black people. And no one has fought more than justice. Tell me what people on earth have fought more, and what people are still fighting for freedom, justice, and liberty. So on this Martin Luther King Day, my family day, all year without a doubt, come from the King Plantation. People got dispersed and sold all across America. I'm a king. Who am I supposed to be? Something other than that? So on this Martin Luther King Day, celebrate freedom. But did you stop the freedom train? Did you stop the freedom train by not voting no more? Oh yeah, did you stop the freedom train? Are you the one that say that voting don't matter? You don't participate in the process any longer because you want to use, oh yeah, the excuses that you picked cotton when you didn't pick cotton. See, I don't take res- uh, credit for what my mama did. I just let you know what she did, and I get to work. Because if that little lady 5'5", no job could pick cotton, sun up to sundown, what am I doing? What is my excuse? That 5'5" woman that couldn't read and write can make it. What is my excuse when I can read and write? And she didn't pass on, the sins to her children, like alcohol and drugs. I didn't see that growing up. There was no alcohol in our house growing up. See, we adults also encourage the curse and pass on sins to our children. So on this day, this beautiful day of Martin Luther King Day, a day of nonviolence, we talked about the violence that's been perpetrated against Black people, and it's still being perpetrated here in Omaha, Nebraska. We had the highest incarceration rate in America for Black boys and Black men. Omaha, Nebraska is the only place in America where the incarceration rate went up for the last 10 to 15 years. Only in Omaha, Nebraska. They told and talk about, oh yeah, crime is low, but who is the effect of that low crime? Black people are leaving their kids in foster care on massive numbers here in Omaha. So on this Martin Luther King Day, what would Martin say? What would my cousins say to you? We hear the speech that I have a dream, but have we made it to reality? In some senses, little Black boys and little Black girls, they do walk hand in hand. But now we still got those that want to still conquer and divide, still oppress and suppress. But I'm telling you, if you are a Black man, we cannot no longer, do not suppress your greatness any longer. You need to manifest your God-given talent. We need to brag off God and the talents in which you have received. So what? You stepping on toes. It's the step of righteousness because you have manifest your God-given talent. We cannot no longer suppress our greatness. Our families need us to be great. So on this Martin Luther King Day, I know for a fact that my cousin will want you to be great. He said, be the best sweet sweeper if you're a sweet sweeper, a street sweeper. Oh, yeah, be the best street sweeper. So whatever you do is important, it's validated, it's significant to the growth of our society. We do things different over here because we made different. We're going to go back to my brother's speech, I Have a Dream speech. Most of the activities today have been canceled. I know they had the celebration, United Way celebration over at Dina Spot. And that's been postponed. There's going to be a march today, Pilgrim Baptist, moving people to action. That has been postponed to February. I think the dinner, well, the breakfast, the lunch is still going on with the MIA, the uh, Interdenominational Minister Alliance. I think that dinner is still going on downtown. I did get invited. But sometimes you don't get invited by who you think you should get invited from. I get invited from people that actually love me. So I got invited. Y'all gonna see who I got invited from, and they wasn't Black. you know, I sometimes I like to be unliked. And they know I'm the top reverend when I walk in the building. They know I'm the top reverend. They call me Reverend New Hope, the only hope you got. So they're not gonna invite the top reverend. Man, see, my guy like to smile, like to be a jokester. So y'all religion like to kill. Y'all create mass weapons of destruction. I had my brother named Kip said, "Why are you putting out division of religion?" But man, come on, y'all. Most of the religions were created when we were in slavery. Just gotta tell the truth, y'all. I know the truth is. Actually, the truth is going to set you free. But the truth is a new lie these days. But that's all right. We're going to continue to be unliked. That's okay. We're going to continue to manifest our God-given talents. We encourage you to brag off God this year. The devil's been winning too much. The devil's been winning too much. We need you to be great, man. Need you to be the great. So we're gonna take a quick break, y'all. I'm gonna give you some Martin on this beautiful day. Boss with us. What's up, brother King? I have a dream speech, August 28th, 1963. This is August 28th, 1963. Martin Luther King, boss with us. This speech is about 17 minutes.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. And so we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds. But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. So we've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering summit of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until that is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hope that the Negro needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. But that is something that I must say to my people who stand on the warm threshold which leads into the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protests to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to a distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. They have come to realize that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our body is heavy with the fatigue of travel. cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friend, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, "Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last."
Oh yeah, non-stop MLK Day. Oh yeah, we've been in this struggle too long. We've been in struggle too long. You better bring your God off the bench. It's time to win 2024. No more manifesting, no more suppressing, no more suppressing our God-given talent. Oh yeah, you know who I'm bringing off the bench.
I was only 10 years old when the devil took my innocence from me. Told me to shut up, don't say a word, or it's the end for me. Grew up a little faster than I should, living sinfully. At 13 and that's all she wrote, the rest was history. Grew up in the church, pops a pastor, mama first lady. Just to go home to live in darkness, my life felt so crazy. Never shady, spitting truth, it really hurt, I promise you. Y'all really took the time to understand what was happening under your roof. I cried for rice, no starry nights, my life a film movie. Not talking popcorn and candy, but gruesome facts exclusive. This ain't a sad song, just wanna share some heat about how my life was little house on the prairie to nightmare on Elm Street. Only share my testimony. See her out there like me, ain't no more being discreet. Time to war in these streets, not over flesh and blood, but over these principalities. The devil really thought he had me, but I got Christ on it. Yeah, I got Christ on it. I got Christ on it, yeah. Coming from the trenches, ain't nobody really listening. They just wanna make assumptions about your life, creating distance. It's resistance, pay subscription, demons lurking, that's their mission. But what you gonna do when you start switching up your position? Lean on God, he's the one that got you this far. Relationship over religion, he's just wanting your permission. Christ is did it, yeah, it's finished. For your life and all your sinning, he wants to show you different. He wants to give you vision. I got Christ on it, he know what it's like for me. All my pain, all my hurt, he walked it out on the earth. He rose us up from the dirt. I hope you know there's more to this life than all the things that you've endured. There's a cure, his name is Christ. Yeah. Oh, his name is Christ, and he wants to get you right. He wants to bring you back to life. Yeah, I got Christ on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, great rising, everybody. On this Martin Luther King Day, Family Day. Better bring Christ off the bench.
No, it says in Romans 12:2, do not be conformed to this world, but instead with a transformed mind, be renewed. That way, whatever you have is good and acceptable, and it's the perfect will of God. So no matter what you're going through in this life, no matter what your life has given you and thrown at you, just know that if you put Christ on it, everything gonna work out.
95.7 The Boss. Oh yeah, Martin King Day, man. We're going in. Oh yeah, we're going in today. Check out Maya Islam. Brother Hart, Brother Davis, Brother King. Oh yeah,
only making boss moves, living single, that's what it cost you. Giving sweetie vibes, she
Brother Clark,
pretty.
I see you, brother.
Stand 10 toes when I'm on my own plate. I'm a boss, only making boss moves. Living single, that's what it cost you. Giving sweetie vibes, she a real pretty. Stand 10 toes when I'm on my own clip. What you know? Excuse me, what you knew? What it's do? Pretty like new, brown skin girl, I be clowning for sure. Still real classy, buy me diamonds and pearls. He was on the book, so I put him in the back of me. Damsel in distress, like what a catastrophe. He was on the left, had him fighting like a knight. Put him in the ring just to see if he could fight. Living single, living single. What he know, cause baby, I'm on my own. Set him, living single. Let me know when you're down to mingle. We can see how far this go. Let me keep you on your toes. I'm a boss, only making boss moves. Living single, that's what it cost you. Giving sweetie vibes, she a real pretty. Stand 10 toes when I'm on my own plate. What you know? It's me what you knew. What it's do? Pretty like new, brown skin girl, I be clowning for sure. Still real classy, I mean diamonds and pearls. If you don't speak to me, don't speak about me. I be on my cocky. Who's the biggest of them all? I make all my shots, guess I know how to all knowing you can't top this. Itty bitty piggy, and I took them to the market. Put them on sale, cause you know I love shopping. You know you can't stop this. Vroom, vroom, hopped in the mother race. No, I ain't take K, I beat the case. Flexing on my ex, knowing he can't with me. Guess I hit a nerve, put it in reverse. Hit the U-turn, and you know I hit the curve. We aim at the body, only taking shots to the face. Run up that say, you know my hands working great. The story, baby, IDK, what to say. On my way to glory, I can't say you today. If you don't speak to me, don't speak about me. Never worry about you. That's just my confidence. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who the fairest of them all? I'm a boss, only making boss moves. Living single, that's what it cost you. Giving sweetie vibes, she a real pretty. Stand 10 toes when I'm on my own clip. What you know? It's me what you knew. What it's do? Pretty like new, brown skin girl. I be clowning for sure. Still real classy, I mean diamonds and pearls. Living single, living single, living single, living single. What he knows, what she know, I can only do my own thing, thing.
I was just like, why you say that? He was like, dude.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Boss Morning Show
champion.
on this Martin Luther King Day.
Trust me.
You know the music that we play is local. Verb is the Bluffster O.
That's what we gotta do.
Man, man. Nobody do what we do. 2024, man. We still showing love to our neighbors, non-violently. Boss with us.
Yes, sir. Respect me or get your head bust, that's for stars. I done made a band or two, busting down a guard. Busting down these beats, about to bust down a Shabbat. Busting down these beats, pulling strings, no guitar. 100 blues on me in one pocket, this light. Up top in the box, betting on Bud at the fight. Gotta get like 10 or more and I'm knocking down the price. Lil' bro flip me over, cut him off, dim this light shit. 10. I ain't have brick to bust down. Plug gave me no look past. We up now. All gold presidential pieces got them bust down. They told me I was gonna run out of steam. So what's up now? I know I'm not the trust clown. Snares in the huddle, never touchdown. It's time to get the fuck out. These niggas ain't home. And these they don't want it. They wanna be rich. Put everybody stuck in the moment. I'm just playing for keeps. You run up on me, you should go on it. I remember them cold nights on the block we called pneumonia. I'm like that. It's not just a persona. Now I can look in your eyes and I can tell that you don't want it. Respect me or get your head bust, that's for stars. I done made a band or two, busting down a car. Busting down these beats, about to bust down a Shabbat. Busting down these beats, pulling strings, no guitar. 100 blues on me in one pocket, that's light. Up top in the box, betting on Bud at the fight. Gotta get like 10 or more and I'm knocking down the price. Lil' bro flip me over, cut him off, dim this lights. Kidding. Initiating this money front and back end. Codeine make me nod off, only time I get naps in. Heard check the 40s, bit the rims in these potholes. Baby Drake, we got those Americans and Russians. Baby girl was blushing when she found how much I'm touching. Interrogation room, I told them peoples I know nothing. Turn myself into a plug, continuously kept pumping. He say he don't dodge nothing, let's see when I start dumping. Where I'm from, you touch 100, that must mean something. That must mean you grit. Run like trick. But they caught the whole 30 thinking it's a sweet lick. Baby love this big T. VIP, we lit. Respect me or get your head bust, that's for stars. I done made a band or two, busting down a car. Busting down these beats, about to bust down a Shabbat. Busting down these beats, pulling strings, no guitar. 100 blues on me in one pocket, that's light. Up top in the box, betting on Bud at the fight. Gotta get like 10 or more and I'm knocking down the price. Lil' bro flip me over, cut him off, dim this lights.
95.7 The Boss, man. You know how we do it
Why
here.
you say that? He was like, dude. He was like, man, you
I see you,
world
Jay.
champion.
Gerlock in the building. 95.7 The Boss, man. We still in this freedom game. Oh, yeah, we in this freedom game. But we got next, y'all, on this day. We ain't gonna stress today, though. We ain't gonna stress today, y'all. Sit back, relax. Oh, yes, chilling all over the nation. But right here in Omaha, we the refrigerator. Without a doubt, Boss with
I
us.
woke up, got out my bed, it was a sunny day. Brush my teeth, clean my skin, cause I love my face. Ain't got time for all that stressing. I'm receiving all my blessings. About to love and hug myself, cause I got time today.
Oh, yeah.
And yesterday, guess what? Ain't worried about it. On my masterpiece today, you know I'm about it.
We about it.
I ain't stressed about no bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Put some problems in my face, I'm just gonna bounce about it. Like, why you mad at me?
Oh, you know I had to do it. I had to do it.
Bounce.
As my son would say, Daddy, rewind.
Yo, hold up.
Whoa.
I woke up, got out my bed, it was a sunny day. Brush my teeth, clean my skin, cause I love my face. Ain't got time for all that stressing. I'm receiving all my blessings. About to love and hug myself, cause I got time today. Whatever happened yesterday, guess what? Ain't worried about it. On my masterpiece today, you know I'm about it. I ain't stressing about no bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Put some problems in my face, I'm just gonna bounce about it. Like, why you mad at me? Because I chose to love myself, yes, I am proud of me. Not where I'm trying to go just yet, but I'm about to be. Now put your hands up in the sky and be thankful you still here and stop asking them why. Lord, I got it. You know I got it. Look, buddy, I got it. And ain't nobody on this earth gonna ever come and stop it. Cause I'm from the country south, got something to say. Spun a big boy with 3K. They let me bounce out my shoulder pop. Bounce your shoulder, feel the vibe. I ain't stressing today. Yo, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. You negative, but I ain't got time. I ain't stressing today. Yo, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing today. Yeah, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. I'ma tell you one more time. I ain't stressing today. Yeah, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. Watch not with the day, I buffed it up good with the shit. Feeling good, think I might just pull up on my granny. We watch that Wheel of Fortune while we eat that turkey chicken. She tell me that she been thinking one day I'm gonna win a Grammy. I say now shout out to my barber, that boy on a mission. Got my line so crispy when I talk, they pay attention. And my lady is so bad, swear she was born in her bag. Had to give her extra cash to go tip her beautician. Like how you look that good, I'm about to show you off, let's cool up through my neighborhood. You said my partner tried to holler, boy, I wish he would. You know what, I ain't even much tripping. I'm confident in me, so can't nobody catch me slipping. And don't call me on FaceTime, I be barely texting. Trying to love up on myself, I'ma send me a message. Nah, please don't hit my line if all you got to do is slide. It don't matter, I ain't gon' check, I'ma be busy flexing. Bounce your shoulder, feel the vibe. I ain't stressing the day, yo. I ain't stressing the day. Bounce. You negative, but I ain't got time. I ain't stressing the day, yo. I ain't stressing the day. Bounce. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing the day, yeah. I ain't stressing the day. Bounce. I'ma tell you one more time. I ain't stressing the day, yeah. I ain't stressing the day. Bounce. Hey, hold up. Why you mad at everybody?
Yeah.
Did you hug yourself today?
I see your camera.
I ain't stressing the day.
We ain't stressing the
I
day.
ain't stressing the day.
Martin Luther King Day, y'all.
You got somebody who getting on your nerves, trying to ruin your day. Here's what you tell them. Yo, I ain't stressing the day. I ain't stressing the day. Yo, this house.
Oh yeah, ain't no stressing the day, y'all. You know, we got to continue the freedom though. We got to continue the freedom train. That's my message, man. You know, when you from the King family, that's what we do, man. We on the freedom train, but you know, we got to get on the freedom train, y'all. We got to vote. Voting season is here, y'all. Voting season is here. I know y'all worried about the presidential, all this stuff. What's up, my man Dixon? Oh yeah, he's one of the original. Oh yeah, and one out of New York City. I see you, big brother. I see you, big brother. Oh, I know it's snowing up there in New York. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're not in Buffalo. I don't think you in. I don't think he's in Big Buffalo. But oh yeah, Donnie Givens Jr. I appreciate y'all all the way from New York City in the building. Man, oh man, the day is MLK Day. Everything's been canceled, y'all, except I think the minister, the endowment. Dang it, you know, man, that word, oh Lord, have mercy, help me with that word, indomination. No, not indomination. They're gonna get mad at me. Y'all know I'm the top reverend anyway. They call me Reverend New Hope, the only hope you got. But good morning, Miss Bonner. Non-denominational. I think that's what you call it. Somebody help me get it right. The non-denominational minister alliance. They're having their luncheon today. So I haven't heard that is still going on. That has not been canceled. So I was invited as a distinguished guest. You know, I'm a king. I only get invited from the brothers. The brothers only invite me. Oh man, y'all know I want to mess with y'all this morning. You know, for those that that are first time listeners, we are a research radio station. First, let me explain. Let me go back. We are a research radio station. Our goal is to modify our behavior so we're better individuals, better family members, better citizens. We put it in practice. What's wrong with being a little bit better? We normally call this day Making Money Monday. And we don't talk about dollars and cents. We talk about the behaviors that brings dollars and cents, like collaborating, partnering, bartering, using consignment, savings, investing, using collective economics, and using the best system of them all is mutualism. It beats communism, socialism, and capitalism. The system of mutualism is a system where I need you and you need I. What's the best system, baby? And so on this Making Money Monday, oh yeah, we need to bring this nonviolence in our homes. We know we talked about the nonviolence between the races, but we need to bring the nonviolence in our home. We need to focus on that because domestic violence is on a extremely high rise, where we having a lot of murder, suicides, and just a lot of things. Most of our households are led by single women, and they're dealing with all the stressors of leading a household. So men, we got to men relationships. All yeah, without a doubt. MEND. All we got to add is a D to it. So men, we got to men relationships. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. I was given this baton, and this baton is similar what we do because of Miss Leola's record shop. We just an extension of what she did, where she played our neighbors' music right next to Aretha Franklin and BB King. We do the same thing here at 95.7 The Boss. We play our neighbors' music right next to Drake and Jay-Z, whoever y'all want to say. So I was given this baton by my man Gabriel. They call him Grabil. Man, I'm having problems with words this morning. Excuse me. But it says, live your legacy, man. What is your legacy? And leave a legacy. What are you leaving behind? Martin Luther King left. He lived his legacy. He lived his legacy. We're here at 95.7 The Boss. We are living our legacy. We're the oldest, the longest running black radio station here in Nebraska history. We've been running for 9 years. KB, KOWH, and KBWH, I think it lasts for 7 years. We've been around here for 9 years, but I've been living my legacy for a long time. It just didn't start with 95.7 The Boss. It started with Positive Havoc, where we got college kids in school. It started with All Year Without a Doubt, 1690 AM, The One, where we the first people that broadcast community shows. Y'all call them podcasts today. I've been doing this for a while. So are you living your legacy? What is your legacy? And are you going to leave a legacy for your next generation? That needs to be the question on this day, Martin Luther King 2024, because we're fighting for the same struggles as my cousins fought for back in 1963. I wasn't even born yet. When that speech was delivered. Well, shoot, that speech is what, 60 years old? I'll be 59 this year, probably 61 year old. And we still dealing with the same struggles, 60 some years old, 60 some years ago. We're still talking about the same thing of freedom. And we got brothers and sisters on the sideline and saying, I'm not going to vote. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It matters on a local level. Because you just saw our two brothers, our two senators bring the largest money in the history of America, $500 million. It was two black men. I know y'all don't want to give them credit. And then you don't invite them to the press conference where they give out a third of that money. Where's the Democratic Party? Because those two brothers are Democrats. Where's the Democratic Party? I called people in the Democratic Party. I didn't get a call back. I called Jane Clare, but she didn't call me back. We the press. The press, we can't get a call back because we're 95.7 The Boss, and we just agitate a little bit. See, we nonviolent, baby. Just because we show some emotion that God have bestilled in us. Oh, yeah, I got it from God. And when you know you're an athlete and you know it's time to compete, like my man Johnny Rodgers say, oh, yeah, Johnny Rodgers, the greatest college football player that ever played. Straight here from North Omaha. I keep telling you, greatness comes from here. He said that is game day every day. Oh, yeah, Johnny Rodgers say it's game day every day. Oh, yeah, that's my mindset. Oh, yeah, that's my mindset. Oh, yeah, I got the goosebumps. Oh, yeah, God's in the building. Oh, yeah, God's in the game with me. God's in the game. I brought God. God's in the game. Oh, yeah, he's in there with me. So y'all think you're free. Oh, I don't want to vote. But as my cousin would say, the Negro is treated as a second-class citizen. And as you see, we're in the same position. I know a few of us, oh yeah, the overseers, the negotiators, a few of us make a little chump change. But I work for a different God, man. A lot of y'all not gonna get the X on the door. Sickness is coming, baby. Oh, you're not gonna be able to enjoy those millions of dollars you got. Sickness is coming. You think you're winning now. You think you're winning now because you got a few dollars. Y'all don't hear me though. Health is wealth. So on this Martin Luther King Day, oh yeah, without a doubt, Martin was, oh yeah, we violence, but oh yeah, we use our freedom of speech over here, baby. I'm letting you know, I'm the top reverend today in Omaha, Nebraska. They call me Reverend New Hope. They only hope you got. Your reverend don't talk like this. We step on toes for righteousness. So on this MLK Day, oh yeah, we need to stop the violence in our home. That's what we need to do. We need to stop the violence in our homes. And then that will stop the violence in our community. And then that will stop the violence of our nation. We got to stop the violence in our home. It starts with us, y'all. Oh, yeah. But y'all don't like the truth. Y'all don't like self-responsibility. See, my mama, oh, yeah, 5'5", no jive. 5'5", no jive. She said, man, that was my nickname because she didn't like she ain't call me no boy. I don't know nothing about no boy because she came from Mississippi. She said, man. She said, oh, yeah, life is hard when you go out and make it that way. I couldn't blame the devil. Couldn't blame my friends. He said, when you go out and make it that way. So, shoot, man, I ain't trying to bring no stress on myself. It's very, very logical. See, she couldn't go to school because she picked cotton for y'all for real, but she had a PhD in common sense. So sometimes we need to go with our common sense, y'all. So on this MLK Day today, oh, man, please, please, let's stop the violence in our homes. We're going to keep it rolling, y'all. Boss with me.
Who is Timothy? That's fire.
We're going to St. Louis on this one. Oh, yeah, baby. We got listeners worldwide, baby. To the Show Me State. I want you guys to get motivated 2024 to be great. Manifest your greatness 2024. Boss with me.
But no more Mr. Nice Guy. That was an evil laugh, by the way. Now I'm feeling motivated. These haters got me aggravated. Don't come near me cause I'm agitated.
Oh, yeah. This is how I'm feeling 2024, baby. MLK Day. The Freedom Train has not stopped. Choo-choo.
Our Father in heaven, my God, protect me, Lord. So many late nights I cried, I swear life gets hard. This pain and these scars give me strength to overcome them. My daddy, he taught me, you better up in my city, then no cap. How you call yourself a rapper, but you cannot rap? Ain't my fault, your keep my dick up out of mouth. I just made like 40 bands and sitting on the couch. can take it to my bed, go be him on the couch. Celebrating like me, yeah, we standing on the couch. Don't ask me about no used to hang with, that's the past. If I wasn't being positive, I'd probably be so These haters got me aggravated. Don't come near me cause I'm agitated. I've been patient, but I'm tired of waiting. On top, killing these MCs non-stop. Heartbreak kid, it makes sweet music. That don't make your chin drop. Won't flop. Yeah. Okay, I'm the underdog with the dialogue to let you know that I am raw. You words don't stick no analog. Yup, coming up fresh in the game. He was timid at first, but then he became the shit. And now people chilling his name. All he gotta do is maintain. Yeah, but sometimes I feel like I'm under attack. Been wanting to quit, but I always come back. Cause this is something that I gotta have. If you hating on me, you can kiss my ass. Cause love to talk, but they are not in my league. Trying to catch up to me, I'm leaving these MCs fatigued. They trying to say we passing things up, that's not what it seems. It's ludicrous. Yeah, I'm special, that's why I stay fighting devils. But when the devils, I'm still screaming settle. It's me, Frosting the Rebel. 10, turn up the treble. Champions never die, put the pedal to the metal. Now I'm feeling motivated. These haters got me aggravated. Because I'm agitated. I've been patient, but I'm tired of waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Granny said, be grateful when you count your blessings. Dad said, break their necks, said they disrespecting. Used to be humble, now I'm living reckless. Back shots to your girl as she made me breakfast. How does it feel to be king of the hill? I grind so hard, need no gas station peel. Ducking on like I am Shaquille. Raise these little like I'm Uncle Phil. Outworking all these dudes at a 2020 hindsight. Did them like Debo. This is my bite. Work the nips, yeah, I ain't nothing like these rap. On my left foot, around a lap. Spitting hot bars, around and catch a damn boy.
I'm coming back to the O, yo.
All these man boys, move the black like Tetris on the Game Boy. You are not an op, you's a fan boy. Now I'm feeling motivated. These haters got me aggravated. No, I'm nervous because I'm agitated. I've been patient, but I'm tired of waiting.
Oh, it's sympathy. It's fire. It's fire.
Oh, yeah, we're going down to the I-75 boys. We're going to Florida on this one, baby. We worldwide here, 95.7 The Boss. Oh, yeah, you better not sleep.
The country that I live in, my skin is my sin. You done pick yours, I done pick mine. It's the color that God sent you in. No, we ain't been spin. You can trip the ancient text, it's already been written. Since the old days, cause we didn't obey. Now we gotta pay the punishment that's given. It's so sad that we keep dying from our own hands. We the chosen ones, God made us from his own hands. No generational wealth, we need to bank the loan bands. Athletes, marry other races, give up their own bands. White cops kill black men, we sparking in the streets. When black men kill black men, ain't no marching in the streets. It ain't genetically that, but it's pathetically fact. They call me racist cause I'm unapologetically black. Been there since kindergarten, Adam, Eve in the garden. Love the Malcolm and Martin, first shot Richie Road and Martin. When the SWAT team be barking, and them riots be sparking, what we supposed to do? It feel like the race war to start. The country that I live in, my skin is my sin.
MLK, 2024.
You done pick yours.
We still fighting for the same freedoms, y'all. Can't sit on the sideline no more.
No, we ain't been spin. You can trip the ancient Texas already.
You better register to vote. You gotta vote.
Cause we didn't obey. Now we gotta pay the punishment that's given. I sit back and I think we live life in the blink, but it's a blessing even though it pushes to the brink. Need to be family first. Our family is cursed. But the words say the charity starts at home. And I'ma fall short of the glory, but I'ma strive till I'm gone. And I pray every day, he got in every way. I pray for frenemies, I pray for enemies. I pray for hustlers in these streets that's out here getting cheese. The Most High sending these messages, hope you getting these. The Most High sending these messages, hope you getting these. The country that I live in, my skin is my sin.
Oh, yeah. All right, 75 boys. It's down for Florida, baby. Skin is my sin.
You can check the ancient text, it's already been written. Since the old days.
Oh, it's tough being a black man. It's tough being a black man for real, man. They don't know what we go through. Oh, yeah. And then when you're outspoken, when you're a king, oh, yeah, baby. You know, they always try to go to assassinate you. But we made for this, baby. We made for this. Oh, yeah, I like to be unliked. Oh, yeah, for righteousness. They call me Reverend New Hope. They only a hope you got. 95.7 the boss. We'll do it like this, man. We're going to the sick and shut in. Boss with us. Oh, yeah. If you in Dulles County, Sharpie County. Oh, yeah. East Omaha. Oh, yeah. If you're in the juvenile facilities. This will go out to you, baby. Oh, yeah. We're talking about, oh, yeah, stopping the violence in our home. We're talking about, oh, yeah, I'm a king, baby. We're non-violent, but we're going to talk about non-violence in the home. Oh, yeah, my man. He's writing about his story of domestic violence. Boss with me.
I know you out here doing you. I don't bother to ask cause you ain't about to tell the truth. I ain't about to address the elephant in the room. You ain't about to confess and I ain't finna assume. Ooh, remember when you broke the news and told me you was sleeping with another dude? Expecting me to act like everything was cool, but that was something I wasn't willing to do. Ooh, now look at what I'm going through. I used to feel like I had everything to prove, but now I feel like I ain't got nothing to lose. It's life or death and I don't know what I'ma choose. Ooh, I ain't gon' lie, I got the blues. I ain't gon' lie, sometimes you leave me so confused. In my mind, I tend to lose a couple screws. I wanna cry, but when I cry, you get amused. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. You can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable.
Oh, yeah, I see you in Connecticut. Oh, yeah, we worldwide, baby. 95.7 the boss. We got to stop the violence in our homes.
I promise you. I guarantee.
Oh, yeah, that's our message. For the King family, baby. Let's do it non-violently. And let's start in our homes. Boss with me.
All these difficult situations, trials and tribulations, on top of losing my patience, make it hard to have relations. Honestly, don't see nobody meeting my expectations. Gotta ride alone if I plan on meeting my destination. Thought I could make it work, but it was my imagination. Telling me your love was real, it was just a hallucination. I suffer from retardation, adding you to the equation. Cause I was really, maybe it was imitation. Went to jail on probation and got a 3-year vacation. I gotta go to duration from having a conversation. I think it's crazy you let them people intimidate you. And now it's to the point I wanna call and say I hate you. Cause you got me in jail for something you know I ain't do. Calling your phone is something I know I can't do. If the tables turn, girl, this pain will probably break you. I can't expect you to understand and I can't make you.
Story of domestic violence.
You like to feed off my misery.
Oh, yeah, we gotta love each other, men and women.
Don't know
Oh, yeah. Let's decrease the non-violence in our homes.
But you act like you don't remember me.
Oh, you better hit me today. 95.7 the boss. 2024, y'all.
Can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable.
I'm letting you know. Oh, yeah, my mama picked cotton for y'all for free. For real, baby. We that people. Without a doubt, greatness come from here. Oh, yeah, we that people, y'all. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, we built America. They don't want to give us credit on this MLK day, but we tell our own history. Boss with me.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work.
Oh,
we
yeah.
The people that hurt. We the people
Freedom ain't stop.
We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that
We
stand
come from
up.
that people.
We the people that try. We the people that give.
We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love and it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the seat. Don't nobody really care, a brother die by every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing, and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a movie, we figure it's OV. We the people that rise, we the people that hustle, we the people that struggle. We the people that, we the people that, we the people that fight for it.
Oh yeah, we that people, baby.
We the people that hurt.
Shouts out to my ancestors, the unsung heroes. Oh yeah, I see you, Billie Holiday, singing about that strange fruit. MLK Day, baby. This is what we do. 2024.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive. When slavery days made it definitive, based on race, what a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say we gotta live through this. Living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice to people living in poverty. Our hoods are still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from a robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. They try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision.
We the people that rise, we the people that hustle, we the people that struggle. We the people that, we the people that, we the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that.
Oh yeah, shouts out to my
ancestors.
We the people that, oh yeah, I ain't trying to take credit.
We the people survive.
They the one pick cotton.
We the people that stand
I'm going to continue to struggle in
try.
my day and time. 2024, baby.
The people that hope.
We got to stop the violence in our. Oh yeah, we got to stop the violence in our own families. Oh yeah, we got to sense of love. We that people, y'all. We can't stop that freedom train. No, we can't stop that freedom train. We the boss for a reason. Oh, just to remind you. Yes, master. Yes, master. Oh, you know how we do it, man. You guys gotta have system here. But I'm letting you know, I'm gonna bring y'all some anthropology, baby. I'm gonna bring you some anthropology. Oh yeah, if you're a European American, Asian American, Native American, Hispanic American. Oh yeah, if you go out in the sun, you get darker, you black. You black.
On my
Boss
life,
with me.
I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize is real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 count, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met them yet. Who can dodge attack? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man. This shit is ours.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my ancestors, baby. Oh, I couldn't speak like I'm speaking without them.
Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man. This shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and until your brain to change the situation. Death is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to wait. Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man. This shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward.
95.7 The Boss. Sherman Wells. Talk to him.
America being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man. This shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward. Ain't no turning back. Turning back. Kids is born in America being black.
Oh, yeah. 95.7 The Boss. We got a guest coming up, y'all. Before we get out of here, check this one out, man. This is where our people are, baby.
Power. Black power. I'm a legend. You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging up. Motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend. I'm a legend. You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging up. Motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend. I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter, I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm, get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther, even though I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton, I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter, all these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa, I be smoking back to back. I am just like you, I been getting to the bag. I am just like me. I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Blake. What do you know about what I'm a legend? You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging, I'm a motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend, I'm a legend. You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging, I'm a motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend, I'm a yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? You think I'm the weapon? I ain't worried about your killers. I ain't worried about your hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm dressed like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripped with the salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. Squad team, we all go off. But I'm total dancer. Now who's the legend? You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging, I'm a motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend, I'm a legend. You and me ain't not the same chick. Bloodline hugging, I'm a motherfucker gang, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucker legend, I'm a bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power fist to the sky, fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bow indigenous, glorified king, oh precious man child, Blackfoot, color of copper. I came from the dirt, legendary, mine in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I sold so many dreams. I'm in a deal with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a passion. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit. You and me,
oh yeah, 95 to the boss. Man, we come for legend.
Yeah, I'm a legend.
95 to the boss. MLK Day.
You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline hugging up.
Oh yeah, 2024.
Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody fought for freedom more than black people, for justice, for liberty than the black American. No one on earth have fought for it, and we still fighting for it. And that's, oh yeah, everybody gonna reap the benefits, baby. Somebody gotta be the leader. Somebody gotta be the leader. I know it's a tough struggle, y'all. I know you're a tough struggle, and I know for a fact when you're a king, they like to assassinate. You know, my last name is King. You know, we truth tellers over here. You know, but I'm only 85% saved. You know, I'm only 85% saved, but we truth tellers over here, baby, because we work on our greatness. And if you are a black man, oh yeah, like Martin Luther King, it's our responsibility not to suppress our greatness no more. Our families need us to be great. 2024, baby. Oh, yeah, that's the message from my cousins. We got to manifest our greatness. No more suppressing our greatness. We got to brag off God. There's too many people out here bragging off the devil. They ain't thinking God for their skill set. They thinking the devil. I got this. It's all me. Me. See, that's the capitalist system. I keep telling you, the best system is mutualism. Oh, yeah, mutualism. We smart over here, baby. Bring whoever I want to bring. Yale, Harvard. What you want, Brown? What you want? I got y'all. We bringing all our intelligence because I come from a mama that picked cotton for y'all for free. Oh, she couldn't read and write. I remember reading to my mama from 3rd grade, reading to my mama. And then when I couldn't read the word, she said, boy, why am I seeing you to school? And you know my name is Man. She was my first challenger. She called me, she know I ain't like that boy. But she like, boy, my name is Man. So I had to go back to school, learn that word. And I kept reading. Then if I know another word, she said, boy, why am I seeing you to school? I said, oh, golly, I got to go back and learn another word. See, my mama was my first competitor. You know why? Because she picked cotton. And she know why? She had that baton. Oh, yeah, she had that baton. And she know she had to give that baton to her youngest son. Oh, yeah, her youngest son is fire. Her youngest son by a different daddy. His daddy's name is King from the King plantation. Y'all heard about them over yonder? You ain't hear about them over yonder? See, you guys see, my God like to joke. My God like to joke. See, y'all God like to drop bombs on people. See, my God like to be sarcastic and bring out opinions and thoughts, with a smile, with some truth. Y'all like to shoot at each other because y'all Christians and Jews and Muslims. Y'all like to shoot at each other, drop bombs on each other. We non-violent over here, baby. But violence has been subjected on my people over and over and over. So I'm praying to my God. Oh, yeah, we need some different ammunition, God. Oh, yeah, we need some different ammunition. We don't need that ammunition, though. Oh, we don't need no planes. We don't need no missiles. We don't need none of that. I remember our people used to dance in the rain. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because when we dance in rain, see, we gotta get back to our essence of the earth, y'all, without a doubt. And how we do that is decreasing the violence in our families, spreading the love, living your legacy and leaving a legacy. So on this day, this Martin Luther King Day, we talk about nonviolent between other races. Let's have nonviolent between our races, between our own race. Let's be nonviolent because most violence is between white folks. It's between white folks. Most violence is between black folks. Is black folks. Between Native Americans, it's mostly Native Americans committing most of the violence. We're a family. We're committing more violence to ourselves than other races are committing to us. And then since we don't participate in the process, since y'all Negroes, oh yeah, in my Spanish voice, Negroes. Sorry about that, Hispanic brothers and sisters, because I'm trying to learn my Spanish. But we cannot sit on the sideline no more for freedom. Even if you don't want to vote, being a former probation officer, even if you don't want to vote, you can still register. By you register now, you can at least participate on juries. Even if you don't want to vote, even if you don't believe in voting, Negroes, if you want to sit on the sideline, just register so they can call your name to participate in a jury. See, I put a person in jail, man. Oh, you gonna rape one of my people? You gonna rape a 4-year-old dude? Oh yeah, you going to jail. See, I was on that jury. I said, I don't mind. Oh yeah, over here down 24, you trying to rape a sister? Oh yeah, I had to stop the Negro. See, I do this for real, baby. We ain't scared around here. We walking in every door. See, we non-violent for real. I'm a king, baby. Sometimes you got to go in violent situations in order to stop the violence. So on this Martin Luther King Day, oh yeah, I'm fired up because I'm a king, baby. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the essence of my cousin. Times 10, it's 61 years later, y'all. That I Dream a Speech, well, 61 years later. That was August 3rd, 1963, when I had a dream speech. We still talking the same thing. However, we have made some progress. We have made some progress through our struggles, but we still got a ways to go. I want to brag off our neighbor because that's what we do here. That's one thing I'm good at. I'm a professional clapper. Well, if you give me a church, I can do some more rhythms. I'm a professional clapper because we like to brag off our neighbors here. We do it on purpose because I grew up like that in Hilltop Projects. Our neighbors were significant to our survival. My mama, the one that couldn't read and write but had a common sense, a PhD in common sense. She kept her word if she needed to borrow something from our neighbors. She kept her word that she would return it. She kept her word to Larry's food station, who gave credit to the projects. A grocery store gave credit to the projects, the poorest of the poor. She kept her word and paid Mr. Larry's station. We got to go back to just the real things, y'all. And I loved our neighbor because Miss Turnstile, when she cooked, oh, baby. Woo! The whole project smelled like a bakery, and it's time to eat. That's love, y'all. We got to get back to that essence. And then also our neighbors chastise us if we were mischievous. As kids, sometimes we rambunctious. We're mischievous sometimes. And sometimes we got discipline, and our mothers and fathers reinforced that discipline because they didn't want the police to discipline us. We gotta get back to that, y'all. So I like to brag off our neighbors. So that's how I grew up. And then when we competed as I grew up, we as neighborhoods, we competed against other neighborhoods, football, basketball, and we had appreciation for our neighbors. We loved them. We knew who they were. We knew their skill set, and we knew it's time to compete against another neighborhood. We loved our neighbors, man. We got to get back to that, y'all. So we got to stop the violence in our homes. That's the message today on this Martin Luther King Day. Not the violence between the races, the intra violence that we have in our own race. Once we stop that, then everything else is all gravy, baby. We're smart on. I'm thank God for my education. I go back to Ebonics just in case, we code switch. We got code switch, y'all. But I like to brag on my neighbor just to sum this up because we wouldn't have this platform without the sacrifice of those unsung heroes, all those heroes that I don't even know about, that strange fruit that Billie Holiday sung about. Well, I'm here because of them. I don't even know who they were. I'm not on my own family, but all the other sacrificed families that the bloodline don't even exist because of the strange fruit, because of the lynchings that have happened. So I like to brag on my neighbors. I'm gonna bring this long intro because we don't exist because we wouldn't exist because of that sacrifice. They sacrificed, y'all. So we can't forget the freedom train. And I'm glad to be part of that freedom train. Choo choo. The mighty train, the little mighty train that could. And so we got a neighbor in the building, and you know how these stars are, Omaha. You know how our neighbors are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates. I want her to introduce herself. She's doing some great things in our community, and she wants to highlight you. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do on the audio, as far as the ears and the eyes. We highlight you by bringing in guests. Now she has a product that can highlight your event, highlight your mission, highlight your message, highlight your legacy. I want her to introduce herself because I like bragging on my neighbors. And she little, she 5. I don't know, she like 5'5", like the size of my mama. 5.
No, I'm 5'2".
She's a little bit shorter than that. So she's even more mightier, when you get short, oh man, your center of gravity on Earth, your center of gravity is on a whole different level. Yes. The Earth is electric, y'all. So they in a whole different level, without a doubt. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Mademoiselle. Let us know who you are, and let's get right into the dialogue.
All right, y'all. So I'm Lakeisha Johnson. Some of y'all may know me already. I run a company called Imperial Custom Printing. So I do custom T-shirts, just custom apparel of any kind. But I also do promotional products. So I can do like business cards, pens, little stress balls, and stuff like that. I can do signage like this stuff back here. I can do backdrops. I can do banners, indoor, outdoor. I can do hanging signs. I can do any kind of sign basically that you see out at events and stuff. I can do that. But we primarily we like specialize in apparel. So my main thing is t-shirts. And the reason why my main thing is t-shirts is because they are the most common thing that people wear. It only makes sense to put your brand on a t-shirt on the most common thing people wear. It's always going to be seen. It's going to be seen in all kinds of environments. Everybody wears t-shirts. Everybody needs t-shirts. Everybody buys t-shirts. You go to an event, you buy a t-shirt. You go to the gym, you're wearing a t-shirt probably. Anywhere you go. So hit me up if you need that, and I can give you all the reasons why you do need it. So yeah, let me know.
Okay, now, how long you been in business?
So I started in 2020, and right after the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why then?
Well, funny enough, I actually was looking at it before that. I started entertaining it back in October 2019. I was at a corporate job that I hated. And I was on YouTube one day and I found a video of this guy printing t-shirts in his garage. And I was like, okay, never thought about that. I wear t-shirts all the time. Why don't I do something I like? That sounds cool.
Right.
But then the pandemic hit in March and it was like, well, this is like do or die. I guess I either do it now or it doesn't happen. So I established my LLC in May 2020.
Okay. Yep. And so you've been taking steps ever since then.
Oh yeah. And it was a little rough, but it was a blessing in disguise. Like after the fact, because a lot of businesses were closing down. A lot of them had just started and had to close, and so a lot of companies lost money. But mine stayed, and it gave me time to really perfect my craft. So
okay.
Yeah.
What was the difference? Is because you didn't give up, or is it because of decision making? Was it support from your peers, from your community? What was it that kept you taking that one step so God can take his or her two steps?
Well, it was one of those things where, like, I have the kind of personality where I don't like to quit.
Okay.
I don't care what it takes. I may not succeed right away. It may take me a few months to get it right, but I'm gonna get it. Everything I go for, I get. And that's not me being cocky. It's just that's the kind of personality I have. I'm very tenacious.
So you're a finisher.
Yes, I like to finish stuff.
Without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. They call me the greatest dunker around here because I'm a finisher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then plus it's making good decisions under pressure.
Yes. And this is what this business has taught me is how well I perform under pressure. I had no idea I could perform this well under pressure until I started this business. And it was like, I felt the panic and you feel that energy. You're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, things work out. And you're like, wait, I can do this.
Without a doubt. Yeah. And that's why we encourage a business, because it's that it's the unknown, because you don't know if someone's going to come through that door and support you. It's the unknown. And so it adds pressure because you want to put out the right product to stimulate people in order to do business with you.
Yeah. And they always have this saying where it's like, it only takes that one. You can be grinding and grinding. It may not happen right away, but if you stick with it, that one order is going to come and it's going to change your game. Totally.
Right. Now, tell us a little bit about you. Are you from here? Have you always been an entrepreneur? You got brick and mortar? Is everything online?
So I am not originally from here. I'm originally from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I'm always going to claim that. Sorry, Omaha.
No.
But I moved here. I've been here most of my life. So I've been here the greater part of 25 years now.
Okay.
So I have not always been an entrepreneur. Like I said, I haven't had anything before this business in 2020. However, I always flirted with the idea uh, of having my own thing because I discovered very quickly out of college, like, I don't like having a boss. I don't like doing things someone else's way if I know that that way is not going to work. But, you know, in a job, you really can't say no. There's a little wiggle room, but you got to do what they tell you to do at the end of the day. Otherwise, you don't get paid. So I knew that that wasn't my lane. I needed to create my own lane. So that's what I did. Now I don't have a brick and mortar. I am still in my basement in my home. I actually found a place in 2020 that had a big enough basement for me to put my entire shop in. And that was extremely hard to find because anybody that knows anything about a print shop, there's a lot of equipment. So I got pretty lucky with that place. It was like divine timing, I felt like. It was like I started my LLC, that worked out, then I found this place, and it was like the last place, and it was just perfect for all my needs. So yeah, I love it, but I know that I probably need to get a brick and mortar soon.
Well, you know, how can people get in contact with you now? First of all, what type of printing do? You said apparel, but like from shoes all the way up to hats, or what kind of apparel?
Well, so I typically do top up apparel, so hoodies, shirts, tank tops, hats, beanies, anything like that. I can print on pants and shorts. I just hardly ever get anything like that. And in fact, I've only gotten one. So yeah, and I don't do shoes. That's probably, I'm going to leave that avenue to somebody that really loves that. But I specialize in top, like, waist up apparel. So yeah,
cool.
And you can get in contact with me. I'm on social media. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Google, all under Imperial Custom Printing.
Imperial Custom Printing.
Yes.
402-290-5538 if you do not have internet. All right.
Yes.
So Lakeisha Johnson, Imperial Custom Printing. You can reach her. Great Rising Brother Abraham. Made through another rotation. You're right. Make sure you guys get out today. Well, don't get out today. It's kind of cool, but if you have to get out, be careful. Brother King, get well. I heard you failed. So be careful out there, y'all. But in the meantime, you can call Lakeisha. Get ready for whatever you guys got planned, any celebrations or any celebration or anything that's or condonance. You know, she can help you out in any situation. Make sure we utilize the services. She's right here in our community, minority owned.
Yep.
And you know, if you want a brownie point, this is how you do it, by supporting small businesses. What else is going on with you? You got any special? So can we do like, what's your order? Can we do like one, or you need a minimum of 4, or how do you do it as far as when we order?
So for apparel, I do have a minimum. Now I do screen printing, I do the heat press thing, I do embroidery, I do sublimation. So all that I can do. But when it comes to screen printing, which is my specialty, my minimum is 12.
Okay.
But I just started this last week as an experiment. I have dropped my minimums totally down to 2. So if you don't need screen printing and you just need a couple of shirts for a weekend, or you need, you want to take a cute photo with your family, you're going on a girls trip, anything like that, you just need like 3 to 5 shirts. I can also take care of that. So I'm playing with that. So I can kind of open up my services to other people that don't necessarily need bulk all the time.
Okay, cool. Well, for those that's on social media, of course, you guys still can hear us and on the radio, but our screen is black. So just bear with us. I might pop off and come back on, but if not, we're just gonna let you continue here. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, a battery died. So I'm gonna, on the social media, we're gonna pop off and then come back on, and we're gonna come back with we're gonna play one song. We're gonna come back with Miss Johnson. We want to make sure you guys get the total view. We got a little time, so in the meantime, what we got next? If you are a boss listener, you are VIP. Boss with us. We'll be right back with you.
Lay it down on the beat, down on the beat, down on the beat. Today, drop the beat.
I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a bottle on my brain, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP.